someone.
Yeah, CDEC or Aster.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, it was such an unbelievable, unbelievable win there from Aster, right?
They just like we just won the game. You know, one team fight, boom, dead. That was it.
It's your turn to pick.
Looks like we have another streamer, but this time on the side of Aster. Twitch.tv/Charlie? Guys, make sure to rate his stream and let him know what he's a part of right now. Char133.
5 seconds remaining.
I think I'm in the queue for highly varied or some shit, maybe. What do you think about this draft coming out from Aster this time? It looks like Aster, you know, focusing on the pushing, focusing on the team fighting, but on the other side, they do have the Disruptor and the Enigma this time. Luna as well.
He clicked watch game, not watch game live.
Oh, so it's like super delayed. Ooh, Broodmother coming out from CDEC. They don't want to lose game 2. That's gonna be rough.
Okay, there's definitely a lot to unpack here. It might even be prudent to put the Underlord versus the Broodmother. I'm assuming the Broodmother's mid. Can't really kill the Underlord. Death
Alright.
Prophet is literally every single role right now. Probably top 5 heroes, I would say.
I'll introduce the teams and then you can give them your insight, because I think that actually might win us the game. Welcome to the International 9.5. It's CDEC versus Team Aster Game 2. Team Aster did win Game 1. They're not going to be looking to lose Game 2. On the side of Team Aster, we've got Renesa, the 5-position player and team captain for Aster, looking to lead his team to victory one more time. Meanwhile, Ranked 1 going to be playing that Death Prophet in the mid lane. Kenjay on the 3-position Underlord, laning with Char133. In the top lane, we've got Lemon Boy playing that Wraith King, and today I am joined by Terran Fear once again in this series. Terran, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. We have a surprise Broodmother pick here. I'm hoping to see some adjustments. Maybe they can send the Underlord mid. Underlord very good against Broodmother mid. Death Prophet is one of the heroes that are being almost played in every single role right now. Very flexible in the lanes.
Yeah, definitely sending the Underlord mid and sending the Death Prophet in the off lane would make the most sense. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what Team Aster choose to do, and if they can band together to win this game once again. The game going to be kicking off here, and Rank 1 actually looking to start off aggressively. The Bushwhack in the top lane not going to be grabbing the Wraith King, and the heroes on the side of CDEC able to walk away from bottom as well. Looks like they are sending the Death Prophet mid against the Broodmother. Hopefully she doesn't lose this lane.
We'll see. I mean, she just needs to make sure that her babies, her spiderlings, are always heard in the position to be killed.
In the off lane, we've got a genuine Canadian. Not something that we've seen a lot of in the International 9.5. It seems like they've all been fake Canadians.
Yeah, you're not going to really have much opportunity to kill the Enigma here. He's going to keep pushing the wave back. Ideally, if you're this line, you're going to be looking to pull the lane as much as you can, bring the wave back. It's also pretty tough because you're having experience taken away from you.
Yeah, the off lane going to be very hard for the side of Aster, but, you know, Terran, I think you're right. Pulls need to happen, and if they can continue these pulls and maybe keep the lane back as far as possible, Wraith King can secure himself some net worth.
And all Hoodwink needs to do is just try to deny these pulls, right? It's going to be important to put damage onto this Hoodwink. I mean, I don't want to say Enigma is untouchable, but I mean, look at him, right? Lion needs a space in order to execute these pulls.
Those things aren't cheap, you know.
Senjay's Courier are going to go down in the bottom lane. Char, 133. Taking a lot of damage, but Shadow Step going to get him back.
Did I give you permission to fall? This is my pitch. Go to.
Lion finally pulling the lane. And with this creeps pulled back, they might be able to make something happen. The Bushwhack and the Eidolon's doing a lot of damage to the Wraith King. He needs to be careful. There's a lot of unnecessary harass being taken by the King.
Denied a whole creep wave there. It's pretty good, Enigma. It's going to be hurting.
Yeah, Enigma, though,
Might even get the
continuously
small camp.
denying these range creeps. So as much as they can deny this Enigma, it's going to be very good.
We're going to have to put some eyes on this Death Prophet pretty soon. Brood Mother's starting to get quite a number of Spiderlings here. Going to get level 3 Spiderlings. Going to be very dangerous.
By my decree.
Do you think that blocking the camps that the Brood Mother wants to be farming could be advantageous for Team Aster?
Your king moves.
It could if you can get over there and actually do it. It's going to be pretty tough though. I mean, when you have a big brood, you really can't do much to support. You're going to need both supports to probably try to get in the map, or maybe you can try to ninja it.
Thoughts to yourself. So what if I swag?
Bushwhack going out into the top lane. And First Blood will be going to Atma. Wraith King's definitely out of position in the top lane, trying to get some of those last hits that were being pulled by the Hoodwink.
Looks like the Underlord lane is starting to mature here. Underlord, as he gets more points in Firestorm, it's very difficult for Luna to stay in the lane. You have to just keep perpetually buying regen. It's unsustainable.
What is happening? Mods, you know what to do. I want to become famous. I'm gonna click it. Another Bushwhack going out top. Canadian gets the Malefice off onto Renesa. A few more right clicks, he'll go down. Top lane not going well for the Radiant.
We have to be careful when Enigma gets level 6. It's normally just a kill in the safe lane.
Looks like this Hoodwink knows exactly how to pressure the enemy safe lane. Renesa taking a little bit of time in the base, finally TPing top.
Looks like Death Prophet's been doing a pretty good job spamming down these Spiderling, keeping also the Brood Mother at a pretty low health too.
Looks like rank 1 has earned his name, laning very well against the Brood Mother. We might see a rotation actually from Char 133, though. You know, these webs giving Brood Mother the free pathing. Gonna make her very hard to catch.
As I command. Prostrate yourself.
Point where Underlord just becomes almost unkillable on the lane, as long as he stays at a good health, be able to just last hit, spam the waves.
Do you think that this Dark Willow might be able to make a rotation into the top lane, since Underlord is having such a good time?
Yeah, or you could continue to pressure bot.
Atma makes a rotation mid.
Questionable.
Doesn't look like Hoodwing's top anymore. The Enigma all alone.
Your king is
They're going on the Death Prophet.
Death Prophet gonna be gone on mid. TP's coming out from Char 133. The Siphon, siphoning up 3 heroes, trying to keep this Death Prophet
live.
alive. Will they? Rank 1 gets out of the situation. A TP from line as well. Are they gonna be able to get a return kill? Doesn't look like it. Both teams showing discipline here. Good play from this Death Prophet. I'm surprised he stayed alive.
by any measure.
How the fuck
Like
did DP
Enigma's
live?
about to hit level 6.
Behold your king.
I thought that guy was dead to rights.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like on the Lord getting low down bot.
Bow before me.
Might actually go down here.
Underlord in the bottom lane, juking and jiving in the trees.
You
Almost
really
going
should
down,
look at
but
bottom
he's
tower.
doing just fine.
I'm always at my best.
I think this is probably the best support lineup right here. They just need vision.
Bottom lane, Enigma does not have his level 6 yet. The Wraith Fire Blast comes out, and Wraith King secures himself another kill. Or the first kill, we should say, for Team Aster. The score now, 3-1. With Wraith King getting the Reincarnate before the Black Hole, that's big. You know, the Black Hole definitely wanted to take down the safe lane carry, and he'd be happy to trade Reincarnate for a charge of Black Hole.
To fight.
Yeah, without a doubt, they're both long cooldowns. Enigma is perpetually pushing the lane in. If he wants to farm the lane, he's going to need to move up a little bit more. If he wants to farm hard camp, he needs to move up. He might have exposed himself.
This would make a great story for you. If you could.
Looks like Enigma trying to contest the Wraith King once again, but, you know, Wraith King does have the Reincarnate. He's going to be looking to man up on a genuine Canadian. Eidolon's going to now be fed to the Wraith King as well. Willow makes her way top. Atma slowed down by the Reincarnation. The Bushwhack going to fly. Do they catch this hero in the Bramble Maze? It doesn't look like they do. Both stuns. Not going to land. Meanwhile, bottom Senjay will fall to the Luna. Underlord being left alone. Not favorable.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know what the hell my supports were doing when those Eidolons were hitting me. They're just waiting there for Jesus.
You really should look at your bottom tower.
Things coming out mid. Atma making a rotation to the Death Prophet.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, now the map is open. If you're a support right now, you start to identify the opportunities around the map. All carries here have the opportunity to go to the jungle if they feel pressured.
Bottom tier 1 has fallen for Aster. And Genuine Canadian now, level 6. The Black Hole definitely going to be looking for a kill. Keen Optic going to fall from this Wraith King. Puts it into the neutral stash. Do you think that Wraith King continues to try to push out the top lane, get Black Hole, bait out CDEC into an unfavorable position, or does he just jungle his way back into this game? Because the Black Hole definitely wants to be used, and the tier 1 top could be the next objective for CDEC.
I think you have some calculus involved, so Death Prophet wants space. It can be hard to take towers if they're perpetually 2 supports mid.
Death Prophet going to be using actually the Exorcism in the mid lane. Char going to be TPing to rotate, helping her out, as a lot of heroes have rotated from the side of CDEC. She wants to get this mid tier 1. She's going to get the last hit. That's big. The Sharpshooter, though, charging up onto rank 1. He's going to dodge it. Spirit Siphon trying to keep him alive. He outruns the kinetic field as well.
The most elusive Death Prophet ever.
This DP player outplaying CDEC profusely here.
Would like to see Lion get level 6, finish level 6, and then we can look at this Luna. Luna's pressuring bottom quite a bit here.
Dire's
Tier
structures
2.
are fortified.
Yeah, Luna doing quite well. If they can get to level 6 on the Lion, the Finger going to be cleaning her up. You know, many men have said that Luna has only one weakness, and it is definitely the Finger. The stinkier, the better.
It's like Enigma's getting caught out.
Your top tower is under
Enigma in the top lane. Spirit Siphon, they do have Black Hole available. They need to not overcommit here. The Bushwhack going out.
let's
Wraith King now walking over. His Reincarnate up in just 5 seconds. Will they get the Black Hole off?
Black
They
Hole.
will. Enigma not here, or Wraith King not here in time. Rotating, but not before his Death Prophet falls. Char actually going to be picking up the kill onto the Enigma. And it's a 1-for-1 trade top. Reincarnate
Like
is
mid-tower.
available for this Wraith King, the mid-tier 1, falling low from this Broodmother as well. Death Prophet not respawning in 12 seconds, so doesn't look like anyone will
And
be able to
mid-tier
defend
1,
it.
mid-tier 1 going down is very bad here.
Your middle tower is gone. I tried to warn you.
Enigma TPing back up to the top lane. They do have the Finger available on Lion. It'll be interesting to see if they look to use it top or go bottom.
Submit to the Bone King's
Bushwhack gonna fly. The Fear going out onto 2. Renasa will fall, but the Cursed Crown only stunning the Enigma. Pro might be able to get out of this situation. Reincarnate still available up for this Wraith King. They're going to dive the Enigma under the tier 1 tower. Atma might be the next hero to go down. Actually, with Luna respawning, Wraith King's trying to get out of the situation.
Oh, no.
The Eclipse going to be used. The King looking to run away. Will he be able to do it? He doesn't look like he will. It's a mega kill for Atma.
Death Prophet's wrapping.
Death Prophet wrapping, rotating into the top lane. Does have the Exorcism available, but she doesn't want to be fighting these heroes 3 against 1. Broodmother looking to get herself an Orchid.
I think what's important in this situation, I'm trying to think what teams win late game. I can't really, I think it's going to be dependent on, you know, who's getting the initiation and, you know, is the farm equal. I think as long as you're not having bad trades and you don't give up too much of a lead, that it's okay if you maintain evenness. I mean, the game late game isn't going to be any harder than it is, you know, early game.
Renasa, the 5-position player and team captain for the side of Aster, the only female pro-Chinese 2 player, has fallen to the top lane, telling her team that there is an observer ward up there and might need to get dewarded sometime soon. You know, this Hoodwink, a hero that typically would not be available in Captain's Draft, this time is, and drafted by CDEC.
I'd like to see these supports get together. I mean, they're a very dangerous combo. They have the ability to, I mean, if it's just one person, with the Bedlam and the Finger and all the spells, I mean, that's, what, 1,500 damage, maybe a little bit more between the two. Very strong kill combo.
Broodmother and Luna haven't been pressured too much. And you're right. You know, with the Dark Willow and the Lion as a support combo, they have so much kill potential. As we were talking about, that Char 133 and ranked 1 going to go down mid. The Sharpshooter cleaning up the Death Prophet. Looks like, you know, Renasa using her time to ward. And the rest of Team Aster unaware that the warding was happening and she wasn't able to rotate in time. 2 heroes going to fall mid. Wraith King now getting his Sacred Relic for his Radiance. A little bit slower than you'd want it to be, but, you know, a rough lane in the top lane. Getting a very slow fucking
It's
Radiance.
like mid lane.
Teamfight breaking out mid. Underlord taking a lot of damage. Does have the mech available, but it's not going to be enough. Senjay goes down first. Wraith King doesn't have Reincarnate for 20 seconds, but they're going to pop the Exorcism. They cannot let the Death Prophet die here. She's going to get hit by the Sharpshooter. She'll go down. It's a disaster. The Finger going to fly. Pro will go down. They'll get the Finger damage. Wraith King now. 5 seconds on Reincarnate, trying to get himself out of the situation. Will he be able to get out in time? He won't. He'll fall. 2 seconds before the Reincarnation. Char going to be blinked up by a genuine Canadian. The Canadian not so respectful, not so nice, actually disrespecting this hero blinking behind his tier 2 tower. They need this Radiance on the Wraith King, and they're going to need to wait for Exorcism before they want to group up again.
Right now, Radiant, they're up anywhere between, looks like top lane got on.
Senjay tanking up the Eclipse. They don't have the Eclipse anymore. You know, they might be able to make something happen there. Atma getting the Sharpshooter off, charging it up, and actually sniping Senjay in the base.
Atma's been getting quite a number of those. I feel like definitely hit way more than they've missed.
Yeah, this Hoodwink player definitely been practicing this in his pubs. Pro chased up here. Abbott gonna be caught out by the Bedlam. A blink black hole onto 2. The Reincarnation is still available for this Wraith King. It doesn't look like he cares. But without the Radiance, he might not have the damage to take down Canadian. The first life of the Wraith King will go down. Rank looking to chase Pro in the back line of Blink, keeping this Enigma alive. Luna rotating now. Senjay finally making his way into the fight, respawning after the Sharpshooter. Death Prophet will go down. The Sharpshooter going to fly, not landing on anyone, as the Death Prophet is just a ghost. Nothing but a mere mirage. A memory. Lemon Boy, the Wraith King, will fall in the mid lane as well. The TP back keeping this Underlord alive, but it's a disaster. 21-4. Aster losing control of game 2.
So we have to think, you know, what needs to happen at this point. We still need to finish Radiance on the Wraith King. Death Prophet managed to finish the Yules. I think what needs to happen here is we need to just push out the lanes, get the push started so we can get vision. Maybe try to force some rotations. You know, top lane is pushing out. Maybe they can play off that. Someone's going to defend, probably going to defend that lane. Potentially. Or mid lane.
They actually catch out the Luna. The Bedlam going out, the Finger as well. Finally, the combo that we've needed to see all game. That's a big kill. T will go down for 326 gold. Aster very happy with that engagement. Rank 1 actually going to be Dove here. She's got the Yule Scepter to take off the silence. Will she be looking to use it? The Sharpshooter lined up. Gonna fly, not gonna land. The Fear. Keeping this Death Prophet alive just a little bit longer, but not long enough. Another stun going out into the Firestorm. Canadian falls. It's a 2-for-1 trade, but the tier 2 bottom will go down as well. Underlord next. They want to get him, but they're not going to be able to. The Cursed Crown keeping the team back.
Big Broodmother managed to finish her Aghanim.
Broodmother, you know, just finished up her Orchid. And now with the eggs, her item progression's crazy. Top lane looks like Wraith King is going to be caught out here. And it's unfortunate. The Sharpshooter not going to land, but they don't even need it. Luna rotating top as well. Wraith King still doesn't have his Radiance. Pushing out a little bit too far. Orchid going to be used bottom. Broodmother, she's all alone. They might be able to catch her out here. The mech on cooldown for 5 seconds.
So fast.
Now Rank,
thinking about it.
The next hero. They get chased down by this Broodmother. Will she get the kill? The Yule Scepter going to be keeping her alive. The Cursed Crown going to be used. The Bedlam as well. Do they have the Finger? They don't have it. They don't need it. The Abate falls for 648 gold. A mega streak, or monster kill streak, on this monster of a Broodmother finally being taken out.
That's a lot of gold. One thing that Dire are definitely lacking if they're trying to get a kill or start a kill is that they don't really have any way to get to bridge bridge the gap there, right? Maybe a blink on someone,
My decree.
potentially.
Yeah, Blink Dagger would be big, but the Lion instead going to be grabbing that Glimmer Cape, a good support item for her team. And Dark Willow finishing up that Dual Scepter, definitely going to be needed as well for the Orchid, so we're not going to be seeing a Blink anytime soon.
Definitely would prefer to see the Underlord going out. The Underlord should be looking to take the first wave of spell.
Mid lane, Curse Crown going to be used. Pro. I'll be looking to catch out a hero here. The high ground defense actually very good on the side of Aster now that I think about it. You know, you have the Underlord, you've got the Dark Willow, the Fear, the Bramble Maze, just a lot of annoying stuff to deal with for CDEC if they look to push the high ground. Hoodwink actually getting caught out here. If they could catch this hero, this would be big. You know, her kill streak very high. She's going to be using that Scurry, trying to run away. The Reincarnate from the Wraith King
This is kind of bad. You're going to get Black Hole.
is available. Are they going to get Black Hole here? Genuine Canadian up on the triangle, looking for the Black Hole, but the Blink going to be canceled by the Wraithfire Blast. This could be huge. Bushwhack onto 2. Canadian walking up, looking for that Black Hole. Will he get it? Slowed by the Reincarnation. He's not going to get it. Char!
I was wrong. I'll take it.
133 takes out the Enigma. 4 heroes dead on the side of CDEC, and Aster finally looking strong.
Prostrate yourself.
Yeah, and we can just see how powerful Dire's lineup are. You know, Dire right now, they need to try to bridge these item gaps here. Radiant, I mean, they're looking at BKBs now, right? It's 23 minutes in. We can expect those defensive items to be coming up soon. They also have the ability to do Roche as well.
You know, ranked 1, definitely carrying his team here. The Death Prophet able to get into the back line, finish off that very pesky squirrel hero, Hoodwink, and taking out that godlike spree. That's 656 gold going to rank 1 and his team. That was a very good team fight coming out from Aster. You know, they were having a rough early game, a rough mid game, but this is not a team that you want to lay your guard down on. Wraith King now with the Radiance. Looks like he's building a Blink Dagger. What do you think about the Blink Dagger on the Wraith King? Ooh, 3 heroes going to be TP top. Luna's all by herself.
It's pretty decent here. It gives for more initiation. I think I would actually prefer to see a AC. You have a lot of physical damage coming from the Luna, and as well as the Brood Mother. And at some point, that's going to be like 90%, 80% of the damage coming out from the Radiant.
Definitely looking for that Assault Cuirass instead. Well, will be interesting to see if Lemon Boy actually chooses to build out that Assault Cuirass or the Blink Dagger.
Actually, Underlord could maybe even build it out, depending on where he's at.
Looks like Underlord actually going to be looking to build out a pipe and then a blade mail.
Your king is here.
And they're just showing top, maybe potential to go on the bottom.
The triangle once again. Wraith King could be caught out here. He does have the Reincarnate, and he's dropping fast.
Brood Mother going down though.
Brood Mother will go down. The Reincarnate used by Lemon Boy. Atma trying to get away. The Wraiths from Wraith King doing a lot of damage. Genuine
Top
Canadian.
lane though.
Once again, trying to get onto this Wraith King. His Reincarnate
They're
is
hitting
down.
onto their tier 3.
Tier 3 top. Luna. Looking to push this ranked 1, now dominating with Char 133. The Luna caught out. Renesa does have the sheep. She's got the stun as well. She's going to be looking to use it. Luna, will she be looking to man up? She will. The Eclipse goes out, but the creeps helping tank. Another Wraithfire Blast. One more crit. She'll go down to Lemon Boy and Renesa. The safe lane bringing it back.
They take Roche.
Oh, with the Exorcism up, they actually might be able to take Roche. Will they look to go? Ping's coming out now. Lemon Boy making the realization, makes his way into the Roche pit.
Still 50 seconds on the Luna. Potentially they can do it. Exorcism does play a very powerful role though. But it could be risky.
Lemon Boy looking to start it off with rank 1. Renaissance here as well. They need to be careful not to group up, as if there's 3 heroes in the vicinity of Roshan, he will do a stomp, slowing the attacks and also slowing the amount of time it takes to take this Roshan. Black Hole
Looks like we're
is
gonna
still
make
available.
a soup here. The Disruptor getting caught out.
Disruptor does use his ultimate onto the Wraith King all alone. Wraith King taking a lot of damage. Reincarnate up, not up for 30 seconds. And Aster going to be looking to back. Broodmother is going to be bottom, looking to rat out that bottom lane. Enigma walking into the pit. Going to be scouting that out. The Hoodwink's there as well. Broodmother still going bottom. They might actually have to give up Roche, as it is at half HP, and they can't look to give up these objectives. You know, against Luna and Broodmother, these are not the types of heroes that you don't want to have a Rax against.
And this is going to be pretty tough now. Luna finishing her BKB and then securing potentially Nagus. It'll be very difficult.
Yule's actually going to be catching out this Broodmother. She's going to be feared up as well. The Wraith Fire Blast, will it come out in time? It does. They catch out the Broodmother, and a crit coming out from the King. We'll give him another kill. This is big. This is a very big kill. It looks like Roshan going to be being taken by CDEC. Either that or they're smoked up right now. Looking to go into the triangle. Nope, looks like they're in Roche.
It's not the fastest, but it's probably low.
Exorcism going to be used. Aegis picked up by the Luna, but she used her BKB. If she dies here, Aster might be able to rotate. Aegis down, BKB down. This will be huge. The Eclipse goes out, the Black Hole on the 2, but it's not fast enough. Luna's dead! Canadians next! The Sharpshooter goes out, but it's not enough damage. Atma looking to scurry away, but is he going to be able to get out? He will. He will. The Squirrel will tell the tale of his enemies falling to the side of Aster for a second time. Game 2 not looking like it's CDEC anymore. Aster going to be taking this tier 1 and hopefully the tier 2 top.
And you hate to see it, right?
You hate to see it.
Maybe you love to see it. Maybe you love to see it.
You know, if you're Aster right now, you're definitely thanking the gods for the situation you've been put in and for putting ranked 1 to be your mid laner. This DP making plays, baiting out all of everything, going into the Roche pit all alone with the Exorcism against the BKB Aegis Luna. Like, what an insane play, but she did it. She went in all alone and she made it happen.
Yeah, definitely going to be the MVP this game, I'd imagine. I mean, walking in there, bold, you know, and there is something too. I mean, Luna doesn't really do much damage to Roche. She's tanking it, and Death Prophet walks in. Luna's had like a fifth of a health. Easy kills.
Looks like the Static Storm going to be wasted mid. CDEC wrapped up on CJ, going to be looking to go away. Wraith King might be left alone here.
Uh-oh.
Renesa will fall. Wraith King going to be next. All alone against this enemy team. A little bit of miscommunication coming out, and the King will go down.
Double kill.
They do have the Exorcism up in just a few seconds, and I don't think that Team Aster are too afraid of losing their high ground yet.
Yeah, they still have quite a lot of spam. It's going to be very difficult to take high
Navitz,
ground.
Wraith King God, good luck with the rest of your cast, guys. I gotta head out. Thank you so much, Navitz, for tuning in and sticking around for as long as you could. We'll see you soon, man. Sorry, what were you saying, Taryn?
One thing with the calculus when deciding, you know, should I push out, should I not push out, is what does your high ground defense look like, right? The fact that you can defend high ground with 3 people, you know, indicates, you know, the type of plays that you can go for, right? You can go for maybe a little bit more riskier plays, potentially. It's less, more impunity.
Definitely. The bottom lane going to be pushed down by the Death Prophet. She does have 2,200 gold. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what item she's looking to build next. Wraith King pushing out the bottom lane. You know, Lemon Boy has been playing quite dangerously this game, but he trusts his team, I think. Maybe a little bit too much. Genuine Canadian gonna be going down into the bottom lane. They want to take out this Wraith King.
Can we get there?
Wraith King could be feeding. Again. You know, with a tier 1 bottom, they're going to get all the rotations needed to take out this Wraith King, but Wraith King will be making space for his team to push out mid and top.
That's pretty bad. I mean, we want to see another set of items on Wraith King. Ideally, at this point, Wraith King is almost finishing his 3rd item, or has his 3rd item. And if he was a really farm Wraith King, he'd almost be on his 4th item.
Smoke actually
Starting
used
his
bottom. They might be looking for that Blink Black Hole play to surprise Aster. They're going to get the blink off. Canadian does get the Black Hole
the Death
as well.
Prophet.
Death Prophet gets caught out. She does have buyback. She's going to be looking to buy back, but without that Underlord or the Wraith King, will they be able to defend? Genuine Canadian gets fingered in the back line. Pro looking to be chased up by Rank. The Broodmother trying to help out this Disruptor, but she can't. The Orchid going to be used. The Yule Scepter keeping this Death Prophet alive a little bit longer. Char going out onto the Luna. The Death Prophet goes down. Luna going to be going down as well. Char now unstoppable. Both 4-position players doing so much work. Now Wraith King respawning. We're going to be stunning out this Broodmother. Char does fall to Atma. And unfortunately, the Earth Spike going to be missing as well. They're not going to take down the Brood, but they are. Will they be able to defend their base? You know, with the Reincarnate up on this Wraith King, I don't think that CDEC are going to take this high ground. Atma goes on into the back line. She does use her Insatiable Hunger. And the Sharpshooter are going to fly. Wraith King does have the Reincarnate, like we talked about before. Buyback still available onto this
Underlord's almost up.
Dark Lord as well. Lemon Boy gets the kill on Broodmother. Atma could be next. Underlord going to be TPing onto the creeps, looking to chase this squirrel. Will they catch her? Will they finally be able to take down this pesky squirrel? And with the spider legs, it doesn't look like it.
Well, you got top lane pushing out. That's going to create more space, so I'm going to defend that. Dire here going to be in the position to play pretty aggressive here soon. Black Hole's going to be down, so they might be able to score some objectives off that. Ideally, if you are making an aggressive play, you want to die on their side of the map, because they have to, you know, walk 20, you know, plus seconds, and then they have to start hitting the rack. So if you're going to make an aggressive play, it's when your lanes are pushed out.
Tier 1 bottom, finally going to be taken by Aster. Underlord does not have his ult for another 30 seconds, so they need to be careful not to get caught out here.
I just remember looking at this Wraith King here. He had 500 gold when you're pushing bot lane. Now all of a sudden you blink and he has 2,600 gold. That's how late game goes, right?
Blink Dagger going to be finally picked up by the Wraith King. He wants a little bit more catch, a little bit more initiation. Going to be going in with that Reincarnation doing damage. Edwin Joseph, hey bro, what's your rank? I'm playing at TI, man. I don't know if rank matters anymore.
Is that a cop-out?
I'm like Ancient 1, dude.
Rank 1 EU, right?
I'm rank 1 EU.
Yeah, just playing with Tiger last game.
Looks like CDEC have slowed their aggression. You know, with the Enigma maybe not having Black Hole. Disruptor now has Aghanim Scepter. This is a big item for this Disruptor. If she catches out any of these heroes in the Black Hole, it's not going to be looking good. The Yule Scepter not going to be able to be used to negate damage. You know, all items completely disabled. They don't want to get caught out by this Disruptor ultimate.
Wraith King, he might be in a position. Caught.
Looks like he's going to be blinking back into the trees and TPing away. And doing just fine. Making his way top. Char in the mid lane, a little bit pushed out. It's looking spooky. Atma in the bottom. Looks like CDEC make their way into the triangle.
I don't think I'd mind Dire smoking out, trying to make a play here. I mean, the fights have been, I don't even want to say even, because it seems like whenever the fights do start, Dire's down one. As long as they have vision, like they should be able to maneuver around the fights. And it is tough though. I mean, if they want to try high ground and see what the enemy does.
Aeon Disc now available on rank 1. That's another big item for Aster. You know, with Aeon Disc on the Death Prophet, Reincarnate available on this Wraith King as well. What do you think about an Ags on Wraith King? You think this could help them in these fights? If they can just outlast the enemy heroes?
Oh,
because
trying to
damage
think.
doesn't seem to be like a problem.
They definitely have a good amount of damage. Sustaining is probably pretty important because, I mean, think of the... It's like, once you get past the first wave of spells, you're thinking what's going to happen next, right? And you have to plan for the worst, right? Inevitably, there's going to be some black hole that's going to get some core out of position.
Rank 1, bottom, all by herself. Is she going to get caught out here? The BKB going to be popped first. She could be baiting with this Aeon Disc, but, you know, she needs to be careful. Aeon Disc is dead. The black hole going to be used on an actually Yule's hero. Wraith King going to be blinking in with that reincarnation, looking to help out rank 1. Luna, the next hero, that could be got on. The Roots holding her down. The Wraithfire Blast as well, rank 1. Baiting very well, Team Aster. Backing her up. Believing into this hero is how they're going to win this game.
It's actually so hard for Radiant. They just don't have a really good follow-up. I mean, it was funny. Enigma puts down the Midnight Pulse. Enigma's just looking Death Prophet straight in the eyes for like 2 seconds. No team around. And when the team does come, it's not able to put in the damage that they need.
Double damage available top. They're going to look to go into the Roche pit. Is Roshan even up? He is. It's a quick respawn time on Roshan. Hoodwink throwing in the tree. Looks like she's in the triangle, but they don't have the black hole, so Aster don't really care that much. And without the Static Storm either, there's no way these heroes are going to defend this objective. Broodmother not showing herself to Aster just yet. Looks like she's actually mid. Aegis of Immortality going to be picked up on the Wraith King. Ooh, and a leveler available as well. This could be quite big. If they pick this up on the Wraith King, he'll have the damage to lay out, and once they get to the objectives, 50% more damage on these buildings is going to help them, you know, finally take the objectives that they need to get some map control.
I'd like to see the Dire roll out here. I mean, look at the lanes. They're in very ideal positions. Even if they do 5-man wipe, they'll still have the ability to buy back and defend high ground relatively easily. I think top lane is pushing in a little bit. It looks like it's hard to cascade a little.
Mid lane, another fight going to break out. Pro going to be blinked up on by the Wraith King. The finger comes out from Renesa. But Renesa going to be gone on by the Broodmother. Broodmother now going to be turned on by the rest of Aster. Her BKBs getting low. Senjay canceling his ultimate. Looks like Death Prophet does have the Exorcism available. She's making her way mid. No BKB available on this Brood. Oh my god. Is Team Aster going to do it again? This looks like a repeat of Game 1, just a little bit more delayed. Blink forward from this Wraith King. He does have the Aegis available. He's got Ags. All the tools needed to make these aggressive plays. Rank 1 coming in. The Black Hole onto 3 heroes. The BKB not being used. Oh, actually it has been used. First life on Wraith King going down. A Wraithed Lion fingering this Enigma. The Ags doing work on the Wraith King.
Buyback.
Buyback being used by the Luna. And this Enigma as well. 20 seconds for the reincarnate. Will they be able to keep this Wraith King alive long enough? BKB now being used by Brood. They're chasing down rank 1. He can't get the Spirit Siphon off. He just can't do it. They need to take down this Luna. If they could get this Luna dead, it'll be huge. They take her out. The Aghanim Scepter. Oh my god. The Aghanim Scepter from Wraith King absolutely broken. They have buybacks available on the Lion and the DP, but, you know, Luna dead for 120 seconds. That's a dieback.
Jeez, yeah. And it's not even bad if one rack goes. If they take the mid racks and they say buybacks, that's not even terrible. A buyback advantage.
Buyback used by the Death Prophet. Smoke being used mid. Blink forward from Pro. He tries to get the Death Prophet out of position, but it doesn't work. She was waiting for it. Oh, the sharpshooter gonna fly.
Just hold 15 seconds to
Breaks
I don't think
ankle.
Death Prophet has ankles, but she just broke some.
Death Prophet, no ankles.
Their top tower is
Long neck,
Oh,
though.
Char, 133. Using the Glimmer Cape, baiting out these heroes. No damage being done on the towers. Team Aster. They're really outplaying CDEC here. The top tier 3, though, might go down to creeps. Looks like the catapult securing that last hit.
Is this going to be a pattern?
One of those waves that, you know, you've seen from movies such as Lord of the Rings.
What's happened on Lord of the Rings?
It's just a monster wave, a very big army.
Ah, yes. Is Hoodwink Legolas?
You know,
She's been landing like every sharpshooter.
Legolas, I believe, was a wood elf. So,
Your king is here.
I mean, they probably live in the same
Brood almost
forest.
gets caught out here by the Wraith King.
Questionable.
Well, Luna's still dead. I don't feel like I wouldn't be this scared for whatever reason.
Luna
You
now
have to make
respawn.
calculated
They're
risks.
looking for the smoke. Blink
Right,
dagger
there we
on
go.
cooldown. Smoke finally going to be used. They make their way bottom. If they can catch out this Enigma before he uses his black coal, they'll definitely win this fight. DD picked up actually by the Broodmother, and Pro going to be blinked up on by this Wraith King. They take out the Disruptor first.
See ya.
Dual Scepter catching out the Broodmother. A buyback from the Disruptor. They need to be careful not to get caught out by this Black Hole. Black Hole from the jungle going to be blinking in, landing on nobody. Actually, they catch out the Death Prophet and the Underlord. Eclipse being used. Canadian going to be caught by the Fear. First life of Wraith King does go down. He's coming back, though, and ready to fight. The Wraithfire Blast being used onto the Luna. She'll fall. Broodmother looking like she's next. Caught up by the Bramble Maze. She does get out of the maze. Finds her way forward. But whatever direction she's going in, it looks like Aster are going as well. Mid-tier 2 will fall, and Wraith King blinking up now onto the high ground. He doesn't want to be wasting any time. Broodmother actually invis. The web's now making her invisible. They need to keep this in mind. They can hold her down here and take her out. This could be big. Yeah, she's going to scurry away and get away just fine.
Yeah, that hero is a thing of my nightmares, like, quite actually.
They do have sentries on Renee, so she needs to place them. The Broodmother will be invisible, looking to go onto this Lion.
Wow,
Sharpshooter.
Did
And a fly
1400
takes
down.
out half of Wraith King's HP. This is exactly why this hero is no longer in, or not ready for Captain's mode. This Wraithfire Blast going out onto the Lotus. Broodmother, she's got buyback. She's not looking to lose the game just yet, but the buyback could have actually been a little bit of a mistake. If she gets caught out here and dies once again, Aster could be looking like they're in a good position. The BKB going to be used. The Insatiable Hunger being used as well. BKB only lasting one more second. Wraithfire Blast holding her down. Lion actually backed. Senjay doesn't have his ultimate for another 20 seconds.
They do Roche?
So they're going to look to back as a team. Roshan could be available.
for your better.
It's kind of risky though. I mean, if they don't take it quick enough, it's dead anyway.
Yeah, Roshan not up, and you know, now that I think about it, probably benefits them to just farm up another core item and win another fight. Buyback used on the Broodmother.
Keep your thoughts
Now,
to
without her
yourself.
buyback, you know, defending the base after killing the Broodmother is going to be real hard for CDEC.
Treasury.
I'd like to see those Wraith King illusions push out bot.
Attention.
Uh-oh, looks like they're in their
Dire's
triangle.
courier has been killed.
Yeah, you're definitely at the point of the game where there's no reason not to be gripped as 5 at all times. Even one item isn't going to make the difference. Even 2 items at this point in the game. It's just what you got is what you got. You know, do they have buybacks? Is Roche up?
Hoodwink going to be blinked on by the Wraith King, and it looks like another team fight breaks out. Atma, Lotused up, trying to run away. She's baiting out this Wraith King away from his team,
Broodmother.
but a stun onto the Brood, and the finger comes out.
Finger.
That's a dieback, 120 seconds. Pro went down as well. Atma could be chased up here by Lemon Boy. If Lemon Boy can catch out this squirrel, this annoying squirrel. Very, very annoying squirrel. I don't know if I've prefaced that enough, but this squirrel's been quite annoying for Team Aster. Another smoke being used. They're looking to end the game. Straight for the jugular. They don't care about the other objectives. Instead, they're going straight for the throne. Glyph is going to be used a little bit early, though. Reincarnate. Tanking. The sharpshooter. Blink available by the Wraith King. He blinks into the back line. He wants to take out the Hoodwink. Will he be able to? Doesn't look like it. A blink
Oh,
black
the
hole
black
onto
hole.
3. Death Prophet looking okay. The refresher,
Another one.
another
Oh,
black
no.
hole, but the Hex stopping it. She didn't use the BKB. Enigma
Death Prophet needs help.
makes a little bit of a mistake. Death Prophet in the back line going to be using herself up, staying alive a little bit longer. Will they be able to help her? They will. Death Prophet might be actually baiting the enemy team if they look to go out. The reincarnation's up in 5 seconds. Luna, actually just an illusion.
Just
Caught
a
out.
prank, guys.
Death Prophet now making her way top, maybe. The King helping her out. She does need to regen, you know. Blink from the Disruptor, trying to catch them out. They do see the Death Prophet. The Sharpshooter takes her out as well. This Hoodwink, once again, causing so many issues for the enemy team. The AoE Hex, hexing out the Luna. Wraith King trying to get out. Broodmother respawning in 20 seconds, and it looks like Aster not going to be committing here. Wraith King forced to TP, and unfortunately Renasa will fall here all on her own. Going to be fingering the Luna once again, right in her face, letting her know that she'll be right back in 90 seconds. What a long-winded team fight that was.
Next big objective is going to be Roche. Gonna give a edge to the next people that get it. Looks like Radiant might be in the position to actually get in. Tides might be turning.
Yeah, Death Prophet not respawning for 70 seconds. And I don't think that they're going to want to use their buybacks to fight Roche. You know, the risk for reward factor just a little bit too high. Do you think there's a hero on the side of the Radiant that could benefit from the Roshan? Like the Aegis would be enough to turn the tide? Also, this Roche might have Aghanims, and if it does give Luna an Aghanim Scepter, this could be concerning for Aster. It looks like Aegis of Immortality going to be picked up onto the Luna.
Well, we have buyback available again on Death Prophet. It's going to be very important.
Abyssal blade. So what if I swear?
Enigma does have that refresher, which means the Aeon Disc not going to be saving that Death Prophet anymore. If she gets caught in 2 black holes, it's a big problem. They're going to need to find this Enigma in these fights.
Question now for Dire is, okay, do we want to wait or do we want to go? right? Do we think we can fight into a Aegis Luna?
Make way for your better.
It looks like the Dire might be looking to actually play defensively here against the Aegis. Wraith King does have that Abyssal Blade now, though, so if he doesn't get caught in the black hole, he actually might be able to cancel it. Death Prophet looking to finish up that Refresher Orb. She is close to it. 2 Exorcisms. Could also help out. Both teams, you know, this game's a lot closer than Game 1. CDEC not showing on the map. Wraith King makes his way back into the base. They could be smoked. Luna Illusion mid, pushing out, baiting. Renasa gonna be dewarding here. She needs to be careful. You know, an Aeon Disc on the line could be beneficial for the side of Team Aster as well. Any other items you think need to get picked up here, Taryn?
Specifically from the line?
Or any other of these heroes on the side of Aster. Do you think they need any big items to help them in these fights?
Just more defensive items. The longer these fights go is just the better for Dire. So you're thinking, how can I maneuver around the fight a little bit better? If I get got on, what's my game plan, right?
Looks like CDEC using this Aegis just to farm up. Any items you think that that CDEC needs to turn these tides? You know, Vessel gonna be used on the Wraith King.
Really nice.
It was when you placed that sentry is when they took
More
it.
damage.
Divine on Luna could be huge. Right now, it looks like instead she went for the Satanic. It's gonna be interesting to see if the Satanic will be helping her out. You know, with the nerf to Satanic not giving that status resist anymore. I don't know if the lifesteal is gonna do her much when she gets caught out by all these disables. Broodmother going up onto the high ground, trying to bait out a black hole here. The Wraith King does have Reincarnate, though. And I don't think this is the play you want to be making if you're Brood. Backline, Luna does have her Ag Scepter, it looks like, and she's going to get it off. The black hole onto 2. Wraith King and Underlord caught out here. She's going to be looking to use that Refresher. Will he use it? The Refresher used, but feared up.
Death Prophet in the back
by
line.
the Willow. Enigma will fall. Death Prophet in the back line doing a lot of damage. Buyback being used by Enigma. He's going to be looking for that black hole. They need to be careful. Reincarnate not up for 20 seconds.
Death Prophet wants more.
Death Prophet doesn't care. She's chasing. She continues to chase. The blink from the Wraith King going to be doing immense amounts of damage. That's Aegis. Looks like an Arcane Rune available. Wraith King looking to grab it. If he can pick this up before the Reincarnate, it'll be big. He gets the Wraithfire Blast off. He's going onto the Luna. Abyssal Blade up in just a second. He's going to be looking to use it. The black hole onto 2, but they don't have the damage. Luna's going down. Wraith King actually having to come back before she falls, but it doesn't matter.
Double kill.
It doesn't matter whatsoever. Ranked 1, Lemon Boy, the cores that Team Aster needed to win this game. A buyback being used by Luna. Disruptor as well, but will they have the defense needed? It doesn't look like it. If Aster can group up and make their way mid, right now it'll be big. Atma gets caught out by the Abyssal Blade. The stun going out from this Wraith King as well. They want to take down this squirrel. She's caused so many problems. Wraith King manning up onto the Luna. She's going to pop that BKB. Char throwing out these right clicks. And another buyback being used by the squirrel. Wraith King forced to back here. Renasa does have the AoE Hex. 20 seconds for the Wraith King ult. Broodmother up in 5. Are they going to look to commit? I don't know. Renasa gets a kill on Pro. Underlord TPing mid as well. This is going to be the fight that they take. Exorcism down for 60 seconds. Luna, the real one, gets caught out by Char. Decimated here.
When you're out of this
And it's another buyback. All the buybacks being used here. This is looking like the end of the game. Wraith King hitting one of the tier 4s. Only one remaining between him and the Ancient. The Abyssal Blade gonna go out onto the Broodmother. The Wraith fingering this Broodmother, Renesa. Not leaving this world without a nice big fat middle finger to that Broodmother. Blink available from Wraith King in just 1 second. Atma continues to defend his base, but Wraith King might be looking to blink onto this scroll to take her out before the game ends. 5 seconds until Enigma can respawn. It's looking like 5 seconds too long. The Ancient, a new throne for Wraith King, will go down, and game 2 will be given to Aster.
Wow.
What a dominating series this is, and we hope to see you here at the rest of the International 9.5. Let's go, baby! What a game!